Assalamu alaikum, wonderful viewers. Welcome to the Political Hour Show here on Eco TV International. Happy Eid to everyone. Welcome back again to Eco TV International, the people's choice. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Mane. Welcome to Eco TV International.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, Rohi, for hosting me again. And greetings to all our viewers and listeners. I say to you all, happy Eid. I'm sure a lot of people are very happy now. As I said, I'm not mentioning names, but yeah. But happy Eid, and may Allah accept our fasting and prayers.
Likes, they are happy.
Are you sure you're not projecting? What do you feel yourself? I know about the dramas, the parties, the jawaras, but anyway.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining us today. All right. And during the Eid, okay, how do you spend your Eid?
My Eid was very good. I stayed home most of the time. A lot of people came to visit, so, family, so we're together, and then I managed some time to go visit also some other people, but not too many because I didn't have enough time. After the people left, it was a bit late. So it was good. It was very good. I enjoyed it. And family came over. We had a good day together, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And during the Eid, the president, he mentioned that transparency in government, yet many Gambians still complain of rampant corruption. How does the UDP plan to hold the government accountable for missing funds and mismanagement?
We intend to keep doing what we do, calling out government, the corruption in the government, the lack of transparency, the misappropriations, the embezzlements. We'll keep calling them out for that. And we'll keep demanding accountability because they are entrusted with the public purse. We give them our budget to run for the country, to implement it, to bring development to the country. So when it's misused, when the loans they take in our name are misused, when the grants they receive in our name are misused, we will continue to call them out and demand answers. Because this is something that belongs to the whole country. A few people cannot just take advantage of it and do what they like. And this is what is being called out every day in audit reports, in every different thing that comes out in this country. The corruption is everywhere. It's like cancer in this country. And we must deal with it, or it's going to kill us. Yeah.
Okay. And some people argue that corruption denies citizens of basic rights, which is healthcare, education, justice. What legal and institutional reforms would you recommend to curb that?
Thank you very much. And that's very important because, as we keep saying, corruption is a real disregard for the people. We are entrusting our resources to a group of people, which is the government, to use on behalf of the country. If they don't do that, they have failed us, and we must keep them accountable because we give those resources to them to do collectively what we cannot do individually. I can build a school for my kids, just for my kids. I can build a hospital or clinic for my family. I can build a road for myself. So we pool our resources to be able to do this for the community. That's why we pay taxes. That's why we get loans and grants where we need to. That's why we create enterprises that are supposed to pay dividends to the government. So if Gamtel, now the ports, the airport, etc., pay dividends to the government, we add that to our resources that we collected through taxes, etc., and we build these things that we need for the community. So we build the schools that we need, we build the hospitals that we need, we build the roads that we need. So that's why we entrust that money to them. So we don't give you that money for you to use maybe 10%, 20% of it to build a school and then 80% disappears. That's corruption. And these are the sort of things we must fight. This government tells you all the time, we are building roads, we are big on infrastructure. And President Barrow thinks infrastructure is just roads. There's more to infrastructure than roads. And they're into road construction because that's where you can have the largest amount of corruption. Misappropriation, overpricing, poor designs, etc. So you implement poor roads, substandard roads, at very high cost. After a few years, they all get destroyed, And then we have to start all over again, yet we have loans to pay in the meantime. We keep denouncing the cost of the Batil-Harding Highway. We keep denouncing the cost of the OIC roads that they built. You know, substandard roads at very high cost. So these are the things that we cannot accept. Our hospitals, the money that's being pumped in the hospitals, our people are dying today because there are not enough dialysis machines. Okay. There are not enough beds in the hospitals. There are no doctors specializing in certain areas. There are no medication in the hospitals. Yet we have brilliant young people here in the medical school. Train them more in the country, send some abroad to do specializations. That's what we need for the country. If that happens, then they wouldn't take the 100 million plus that they have given to themselves in 2 years for medical treatment abroad. Each year they give themselves tens of millions of dollars to go on treatment abroad. So they don't use our hospitals, they don't care. If they get treatment here, they will make sure that the hospitals are good. If their kids go to the schools that our kids go to, they will make sure that the schools are good. If they don't have to get generators for them in their houses, but they depend on NAWEC, they will make sure that NAWEC works, etc., etc. So that's the corruption we must fight as a nation. UDP, we are doing our part, but we need everybody to be on board on this and to call out the government. But instead of that, what does the president do? He goes to meet the Banjul elders, he threatens everybody. The threats will not have any impact on us. We will not be intimidated. And I look at the camera to tell him that, President Barrow, we will not be intimidated. So let's do what's right for this country.
Okay, and regarding that, many Gambians fear speaking out against corruption due to retaliation.
Yeah.
How can citizens safely demand accountability without facing victimization?
That's a point. You see, because I liked it when the president said we should maintain peace in this country. Okay. That's important. But to maintain peace, you need to do what is required. You need to make sure that every Gambian is treated properly and in the right way. If the Gambian who sees corruption can denounce it, and he or she gets protected, then they will denounce corruption. Then we can put an end to corruption. For that, we need whistleblower protection programs. These are legal reforms that are put in place. So you make sure that if Mr. A sees corruption in his or her department, or in his department or Mrs. X, they can call a toll-free number and give the corruption details. And their identity will be protected. And they don't have to suffer the consequences of their calling out corruption. Because there is retaliation otherwise. There is intimidation. They can be fired. They can be demoted. They can be promoted and put to a garage where nobody has any use for them. Okay. So we have to fight all of those things. That's how we fight corruption. And also, we need to give the institutions that fight corruption the resources they need. Give the Auditor General's office enough resources. Good, competent Auditor General. Not appointed by the President. Appointed by, you used to be normally by Parliament, but with the current Parliament we have, NPP dominated, they just do what Barrow wants. So that's not going to cut it. We need an Auditor General appointed by a combination of institutions, Parliament, the civil society, and the political parties. We bring out names, a list of names, and we all agree on 1 or 2 names that we propose to the President. These will be people of integrity, people who will be able to stand up to power and speak truth to power and make sure that the right thing is done. Because otherwise, if the President appoints the Auditor General, if the Auditor General doesn't do what they like, they fire him. Or they transfer him somewhere else. So he doesn't have the autonomy and the independence that he needs to work properly. You give them enough staff to be able to do the audits. We are in 2025, and the audits for 2021 to 24 are still pending.
Still pending?
Yeah, why? Why? Because they don't have the staff they need, they don't have the encouragement they need, they don't have the resources they need. So by the time you get the audit, it's still. So, we need what is happening now. 24, the audit reports for 24 should be available in 25, not 5 years down the line. The prosecution, give the police the resources to do the prosecution properly. Give them the scientific tools that they need to do forensic work in the field. Give them the vehicles they need. Give them the staff they need. Give the same thing to the Director of Public Prosecutions. Give them staff who can prosecute these cases. We have young, brilliant kids, young people qualifying every day from the law school. Make it worthwhile for them to go into the public service. And they go there and do the job.
Okay. And regarding national healing and justice, after the TRRC reconciliation, many hoped for accountability, yet corruption persists. How can the Gambia ensure past injustices doesn't repeat itself?
Well, the only way to do that is to make sure there's no impunity.
Okay.
Impunity is what keeps people corrupt. If I know that, when I leave office, or even before I leave office, if I am corrupt, it will come out and I'll be held accountable, I will be careful. But if I know that by being on the president's side and doing what he wants, saying what he wants, I'm fine, then I'll probably be corrupt and continue to be corrupt. You see, you take away the incentive for corruption. And the incentive for corruption is the subservience of staff to their supervisors. It could be in a ministry, it could be in a department, it could be in an agency, it could be in government. It could be in parliament, it could be in the judiciary. If you know that your boss is the only one who can promote you, punish you, discipline you, have you fired for corruption, and that if you are good to him, he or she will protect you, then you just go to that person and you are fine. But if you know that your boss will not be able to protect you because there are laws there which compel him or her to discipline you, if you know that the president will be here for maximum 10 years, one term 5 years or 2 times 10 years, and when he goes, you as minister, you as ambassador, you as any other function, any other function in the state, you will be held accountable. Because if he doesn't hold you accountable, when he goes, we will conduct forensic auditing, and we will bring it to the light. And you will be held accountable for that. If you know that, then you will be careful about what you do. This is why we need term limits. So the president stays for 5 years, maximum 10 years, and he goes. So there are no sacred cows. All of these are reforms that are required to combat corruption.
Okay, and many said that corruption often thrives in systems with weak checks and balances.
Yeah.
Do you think the Gambia needs an independent anti-corruption and commission with real prosecutory power?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, you create institutions, if you don't give them the means to do their job, they are useless. The anti-corruption bill was passed in Parliament over 2 years ago, and we're still waiting for the commission. But my argument is that independently of the commission, we have enough laws in the country, in our legislation, in our positive laws, to be able to prosecute people who are involved in corruption. We don't need an anti-corruption commission for that. We need the president, the government, parliament, etc., to be able to pursue those cases. When audit reports come out, they point out where the corruption is. The police can be asked to investigate further those cases and prosecute them. What stops them doing it? There have been cases where the police have been asked to investigate certain cases of corruption. Okay. They investigate, they send to the Ministry of Justice, it just collects dust in the Ministry of Justice. Why? It should not happen. The police should be systematically asked to examine those cases and put together a good case file, submit to the Ministry of Justice, and the cases are prosecuted. If you do that, the corruption ends. This is what we need. So we don't need an anti-corruption commission to do that. Anti-corruption commission, an independent one, will help. But even without that, you can prosecute those cases if you want to do it. It's a question of political will.
Okay.
That's the difference. So,
okay. You are saying that with or without the
anti-corruption commission,
the government can do it.
We can still do it, and we can do it. Because if you don't want to do that, you can still create the commission, but you still don't do it because you under-resource the commission. You don't give them the staff they need. You don't give them the financial resources they need. And they won't be effective. And even if they go ahead and do something, if you don't push it through, nothing happens. We have seen cases here where people have been called out, and the president will say it's a question of opinion. You know, it's difficult to prosecute. Why is it difficult to prosecute? You have evidence there. Pursue it and prosecute. If you want to do it, you'll do it. I mean, today, just let me conclude on that. We're seeing in Senegal the wonderful job being done by what they call the pool judiciaire financier, the financial and judicial pool of magistrates that they put up there, which is investigating the case of corruption in the past Macky regime.
Okay.
And they are prosecuting people. In less than 12 months, they have unearthed so many cases of corruption, so many cases of embezzlement, and they are prosecuting them. Why can't we do the same? We can do it if you want. It's a question of political will. The Pastef government has the political will to do it. Okay. And trust me, when a UDP government comes to place here, we will have the political will to put an end to corruption. We must put an end to corruption, or corruption will kill us. Yes.
And the president, he often talks about development, but critics say contracts are given to allies without proper scrutiny. How can the UDP ensure fair and transparent procurement process if they come to power?
You see, again, we talk about strong institutions. Countries need strong institutions. That's true. But these institutions cannot defend themselves. The institutions do not function alone. You need strong institutions, and you need strong men and women to run those institutions. We have good procurement rules in the country. The question is implementation of those rules. You could have the best rules in the country. If they are not properly put in place and properly utilized, you're not advanced. So we make sure that the procurement authorities are independent, have the integrity required to do their job, and to go ahead and do what's required. And they get protected. So a minister would not sit there and circumvent the procurement rules, and the procurement authorities just rubber stamp. We know of cases where state procurement says you can award a contract of, let's say, more than $1 million, okay, without going to the procurement committee. Below 1 million, you can grant it. We saw, for example, so many cases in the local government authorities. Up to 500,000, the CEO can grant, contracts without going to the council. It's the same thing in the ministries and the departments, etc. So what they do, if your threshold is 500,000, and you want to give a contract of 1 million or 1.2 million, they break it into lots. 400 here, 450 there, 200 there, and they give it to their friends. That's impossible. So if you don't want that, you make sure that nobody circumvents the rules. Nobody in the system will be allowed to break up those contracts just to be able to give the contracts to their friends and cronies. If you do that, you make sure that the system functions properly. And there should be watchdogs who look out for that. And we talked about the whistleblower programs. If you have good whistleblower protection, when those things happen, the whistleblowers can call and say, look, there is this happening in my ministry. And they stop it. But the reality is that the people in the ministries know about these things. They don't do anything about it. You will remember some years ago when the Minister of Health went to Parliament and said, my ministry is the most corrupt people in my ministry. And I was like, are you serious? If you have corrupt people in your ministry, fire them or have them fired. Because for me, it's one of two things. Those corrupt people will go, or I, as minister, will go. I will not stay there and condone that. So you should be ashamed to say that in public. You should come to Parliament and say, I found a very corrupt ministry and I cleaned it up. Okay. I fired the people who are corrupt. That's what he should be telling us, not telling me my ministry is the most corrupt. That is unacceptable. So it's the same thing. You can have the best rules in place. If you don't implement them, you're not going to get anywhere. We saw the then Minister of Tourism, the current Minister of Lands, Ahmad Ba, taken by his people from the tourism board to parliament because of alleged corruption.
Okay.
What happened? He just went there, he started shouting down everybody, and then he walked away with it. Why? These are the things that we're facing in the country. There is no political will to ensure accountability and transparency. The Barrow government will not do it. They are not determined to stamp out corruption. So corruption will continue to prevail until we change this government. Before then, nothing will happen. It starts with the president himself. He himself has showed many cases of corruption.
Okay.
This is a man who told us he has $200 million in his account. Where did he get it from? This is the man who built a mansion in Mount Kamankunda for tens of millions of dollars. Where did he get the money from? His wife got paid $350,000 or whatever, $35 million into her account by a Chinese company who was given a contract here afterwards. Why? A Ministry of Fisheries was in trouble. They burned down the ministry and they got away with it. So this government will not change anything.
You're saying corruption is everywhere.
It's endemic and it's widespread.
Okay.
So we have to change government to get rid of the corruption.
Okay, to remind you again, you are watching Echo TV International, the People's Choice. This is the Political Hour Show with me, Rohia Tuture, and today with me here is Mr. Mani. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more thrilling episodes. Sponsors are also invited. You can call on the various numbers on the screen to sponsor this program. And also, regarding the 8th sermon of Mr. Babali, he is strongly against corruption during his 8th sermon. As a UDP member, what concrete step is your party taking to expose and combat corruption within the NPP government?
Yes, we continue to call it out. And you mentioned Babali. We say to him, thank you, Imam. We need our Imams to come up and step up to the plate and do that. We know that the Imams, as our religion tells us, are the representatives of the prophets on, on God and on earth here. They are the people who are supposed to be showing the way. And they are the people who are supposed to talk about the ills of society and tell us what is going wrong in their sermons and tell and denounce it so that we all move away from them. But instead of that, what did we see? President Barrow wagging his fingers at imams and telling them that they do, khutbas which are going to set the country on fire, etc. No, no. They are the ones, Barrow government are the ones who are trying to set the country on fire by being corrupt and being refusing against their rights. The imams point out the social ills and tell us, you are witnessing this in society and we cannot accept it because this is not right. They point us out and say, move away from them. The imams are the moral compass. They show us where we probably have faulted. And they have the courage to tell us in our face so that we change. We cannot be blaming them for the wrong things we do. You can't blame the imams for going to the pulpit and on their khutbah and saying all the wrong things that are going to society and denounce them. You cannot hold them accountable for that. They are just telling us where we are going wrong.
Okay.
So we cannot blame them for what we do. They just show us what we are. They hold the mirror to us so that we see who we are. So Barrow's government is corrupt and the imams say they are corrupt. He should turn around and say to guys, stop the corruption. And he deals with the corruption. That's what he's supposed to do, not threaten the imams. These are respectable religious leaders. And the UDP government will support those people. Will tell them, Imam, that is your role. That is what Allah requires of you. Because Islam tells us every person who has people under him or her is a shepherd. You are supposed to, I deliberately don't quote the Quranic verses because we have too many politicians who would quote the Quranic verses to you and then turn around and do all the wrong things. So they try to hide behind the Quran. I don't want to hide behind the Quran. I'll tell you in local language what it means or in English. The Quran tells you that every person is a shepherd. You have people under you. In Echo TV here, you have people working under you are responsible for them. In your home, you have people working with people with you in the family, you are responsible for them. What they do is your responsibility. You are the president, you are responsible for what your ministers and government does. You are the #1 responsible. So you make sure that they do the right thing. You don't protect them by threatening the imams. That's not right. So this is what we need in the country. We will empower those people to call out wrongdoing. We will empower any Gambian who sees wrongdoing to be able to denounce it and have protection. We will give the resources that are required to make sure that the institutions that safeguard our transparency, our economy, our independence, our democracy, they thrive. UDP will do that. And we will denounce it until we get to power in 2026, inshallah. When we get there, the change will be there for all to see. So we are zero tolerance for corruption. Yeah.
Okay. Still on aid, ngamo elefanang ko comme president ko media soul ika bias le ika regarding the government la karola. Saying, what is your take on that?
Yeah, no. What if ni toro warata beti? Because man sakunda ni be kuru yala. Mo ka fe be kuru yala. E be kala fa ko je nyala fa. Wala ni because ito do multa je million tan manita ya di media household dole ko ka alta le net alde kilo lagne alien to di anyin banko kan mari ma keno ka man sakunda ko je si jayino minna ando ko la fana mesindi pour que jayi mesindi nge bula do ko wala e do ko ke ni ma ke mba folale andu mba fola nyaadi la wala ni medialti ni no tuna so ko no bi kan sir sa kal karam kan wurta ñu kay ni ke ni ba mo do yala bak ba min tara ñu newspaper to ngasa feje ndata ñu dé plateforme to nga foje mo ko denat ya foje mu ba mo be kering am me kuriya bayal no wala nyama kuriya be kala fi la mu fa mo be dami di bodo ka di bola drum ako sumol drum sumol ni su ko tele ka kontane ni na wege ko ramul fay ko alhamdulillah bi tereto commence dal sta wuri su ñaral ni la su ko ne lampol ka la beto sumol bi ka siyaje bakede kar sumol la fi lampola non sa ko ndafa na la fi media la mi yalon ko avec to ñay tan lam wala ba fa ko suñar bi inteman man la fi wala ka media kele bay dem na media kele la inta min kala wala ke an kam fa suba kamato bari na paxe di ba ko gen te nit na media ko kele la to ñale tamandi etti limu tamandi ni tamandi media ta fa lay la mo suñar bi tiñarol la media ko li bi ka fe invent mun be kere ka alka media ka wala fo andu wala media le long county no bankol na système lo démocratie na lo nyame sinkiri sin sabalem man sakunda government cabinet executive o sinkiri ngot député lo législatif wala sin flanjangot sinkiri sin sabanjang wala kiti bu molti judiciary so ni man sakunda sita député le ka luwal dada ka fa bitama ni luwal le ni man sakunda luwal tinya ni sama kiti bundato no luwale kan so wala ka tan na banko si tamano no si sinkir sa bosoto na luwal ka tan tolle tola inta talan tolle tola gambe dum ko la tani ni na luwal banko tamani luwa karila man sakunda ni tombo sa ni luwal tamandi banko kan ni ma tamandi ni samba ni kitindi baruta kenola nin ayatara mu mala min be kerin duma ni ngol wali beta min sakunda be siril ton konti be kuru yal kala mbaje malon mu mafo ntaluna nin audit report min ka finti mir ka signarul fu on ka jin signarul mi la beto nin media mafo molin be kerin e audit report sa fe mu jele karanta jamir so audit report mu tayno ye kara amasiya mo ci ta audit office ita fo alim la report la wala le website ul amen siya bar halim mo kilin ta taje ay audit report ul bondi ay ta media ay fo ko ni nit ñi be kerim banko kan banko be samoy sa ci su lampo lo kuriya kan kuriya le min to la lampo lo kan mo be yaje mo kuriya keleno so media la do ko mo walati wona ka fay fourth estate ala ko sinkiro sin nani jamata sa ko sinkiro sin sabu tabulu sin nano asi bloko e bambang ni media man soto tiñaro be kala andu media la ko atinna fana man sa ko nasi sila ko wol dorike katila kuriya mi bakan ni media yafo e ka silale so rade malaf media yafo wala ne ko media deyindi ni media data tiñaro ko masita kata kenyaji ka media folo deyindi sa kuriya mo mikker mo talon ni media deyindi eta député noma e ko hey sayin mutulef ni wakara be wala tambe ndina moli eta ni o fanan control fo wate media control fo kaba wuli wol deyindi eta e député fan control so min diata ma c'est dron wala président na moli be dun loi fo sultan tamandila e boje ta judiciary mutule ngal tombo kan tule ngal chief justice tombo tule ba sa min diata wala kala e judiciary fanan control ne kontra banta dictatorship bunta banko kan to min diata wala kala media tije min sila ku yal fintinde député tije min sila ila luwal ta min sila ku ya bay judiciaire tije min sila kele min sila luwale kan to wato solle bare wala mi min diata wala kala tanatela wala ka dictatorship sama nan banko kan ngak mo bondi lakil Italie ila second world wato mo kurumba do je fasciste li ka fa Benito Mussolini ako yoto si sew wutila faye bang mo kana kalamuta no wonon do ye dampan kilin wutu abala yetti kilin wutu abala no do yetti kilin wutu abala e katala foya bang wutila mo bi kalon ko ya commencé la katu wono le kilin wutu mo kaje bi kaje katala fo do bandin do to ni si so dum katala sa tiyo be ba wala jolo wat ka kilin wutil so ni media control ila kuriya kala ji kuriya kala nyamin diate e moltaje la majila wato mi wata ay mbulofa te tous non la je ko rek wata si sewti yobe banta wutula so media manyen ne deyla media manyen na control la media nyanta independent la e lono tilino kan e kuriya itandi molla mole sila kuriya ke wala.
Can do regarding this, the Minister of Information recently interviewed ko ba make sure ko media be regulate la do be control al fana ite muna jaw ko
yalla ntebi ko laf ko wala ko mo fo fam katu mo do vidéo mo credibility fon so to kotek so bu ko laf ko mo ko rek media to control la ñim banko kan constitutional media symbol di media la constitutional right di mbela to be able to speak freely. Freedom of expression ben na constitution le kono luwato burukan wala nka mi hierarchy of legal norms luwal mi banko kan be ni santo nyami luwal be santo la min bi ka fole treaties wala ni gambe finse banko kan min banko le agreement will sign na sama nan parliament sontala wo treaty wala be na luwal be santo wo ko to je constitution be wala to constitution ko to luwale be woleto luwale ko to je decree ni circular be woleto so constitution no ninga treaty minta constitution de fenko mi aka ni treaty man kambe ni monta in line constitution la fo je buruka so luwale fana be constitution ko to duma to luwata mi aka ni constitution manta ni luwata mi aka ni constitution manta wo buruka lale so constitution ta fala nyako nga freedom of expression momo sila min diate safo ni mo kasida min diate safo nole ntelo la nga jube ko ro hitente ngako mo kuru foma mi yalla ko to nyaati je o manke silade ba ni songole fo man watinya so ni bota je ko loi mi yalon ko nanan sante di amunola ni ko wota constitution be buru kalale okay so e mo sembo soto pour ka okay so i ka symbol di fana miyal ko sembo tela ni ya loi tambita court le constitution nga fukiti bu ya buruka katun ani constitution manta so we hope that kiti bu fana katun mo ko yefana miyal kay jakala warata at least nta kiti bu la wala I hope that ibo loi buruka la mo dan tuti sila no e ko di min diate ko nyim banko kam be ngam be ngam de inte ko fola wote kela nyim banko mum bele tati so mo dantantina nan drong kunu be lola jamin diate yafo masa kundama parce que imam place de la folo e place de sa ko mo de ndi mo munam o tekela nyim banko so ko mo fam ko lokku fo fam because wolu credibility bala so I don't want to waste my time on those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still on 8, Imam Lee warned against leaders who prioritize wealth over service. Do you think President Barrow and his officials have fallen into this trap, given allegations of lavish spending while poverty persists?
Yeah. Look, no example no example kirimota. OIC summit. Binana. Yemuto tanse ni kono to sang kilo million tan fula ani wuli kilo fula talulu. Pour téléphone mitimo damma. Bari sa mo nekam sa mitimo kamma. Kat mbiri mitimo banta dron mbeden ko dolam yata yemuto talanta la nyotema. So you want to privatize? Ni na budget dealer. Yes, ye wuli kilo fula min fendi minister. Salary ning allowances ñu libé la ñoko wuli kene fa la nim fekk mutale député man jam fa jela yow di be di wol andu be den ko do la wote bari na karandir lalu mi le ka di lo ndo di dindi wala yow wuli nani wuli lolu di wol na moso be mo ñu kantala yow wuli nani wuli lolu woro di wol police lu ñak li mu ñam so bataw dal mo do le tam wote fanko anin fam mako yo mo daltan ton ta amode nyim banko kam bi mo kime dantan mo wuli kilo fo si wolle site ko banko na fulo beta ya kitati kun kilen nafakan banko to ma be bata ba mi ko wolle fo imam do kan ko wolle fo ko mo nyen na kila hani man sila hadama di wol khakola en dunya kana anin be kelo min kelela katum be kelela le hani man sila wala isimire la kaburo suta folola kati be faale bi te dan kunna alala lomu me be sare no lo ko no je fil na je mun kam ni nakri na ye taraje ni tarlo te yante mire la jele ba yante dawunnale bare bimmu problème woto ni fel tembe to mi ko don bije ila hadama ya fa ngamira jama ba botay balale kato ni wonte te sino la yemol batandi o nyama iman sila samala iman sila lakira la ite sila no yemol ko do do mon diati nyami diati ita yela e sino ita no la bari wole be kere nyimban ko kandu wolle yati nan ko fonga continue ka diamu andum tendeyla me ko ni la nyum fola fu banko e faling pour ka benul salon mi be sire banko nyaato bibe min naji salon ni wati ngaji ifinte loi do bondi mo ma kalam tafan loi mi yalan ko konne ndiro ada kala nyimban ko kan ni masakunda do kula nen mo def ndiro la nyimban ko kan bara man nakala masakunda do kula da mati amanya nakala judiciary o parliament député wala ministre man kala da mati anya kala gambe di mon beret mo nyana mo nenna nyen tawle kala mo to mo nenna kana fu mutema sakunda mo ne mutu no
so exceptional
ya do mo naka public officials
okay
ani takela banko dingol bereti mun nabi mo besila bi nka jira wato bate baroka ta platform moto mo na Hussein Dabo na dete nyami e wuli e sey bebe jira la ñofi min mo li barone e kan fawla mun na barone na ba mun no Hussein Dabo fana nenna mo nyana rohin nenna mo nyana mo ko den nenna si to nyafo noye bare manyo nen ni kuriya kan sa fin si fi ngafi kuriya le manyan nan kele kan ni ngi to yati je bare manyan nen na sa ko bulel al falla ma ci tamul ka lokko senu nen fuka ko mo nen ni ya lon ko si wulula e ke mamati fam mu ne mo sabu tilimbal yale so ni lokko to bi ya tate ma fa mo le fam ayanta kala ko moto mo nen nanyim banko kan amanya na ka moto mo asakunda nyaton ko le na nimbo public officials no so amata utite public official mo jete den bari e doko wala koto mo siwo banen no le ya ni o banen yete fana banen so tilemo man ko le ya to ja fasadi ya tabakele kuriya fasa ko le yatale so ñun le be kere banko kan fu ñun le fo wati o wati fu ma sakunda e faleng e fata media man tuske bar barolo ta saw wo sang ani ñim bañu kebal sita asi morta si moma serun ko madi jobatele ma wala to banko jani la do am ko temma ñina almamol lem almamol mun na ñaaton ko le na dina ñaaton ko le nte sila nga jube yen almamol doya yi haromantaya wala yemuta ye soron ngaji ahmad ba wala faka bon ko dul kilki almamol yi atele mu jumaati dawaro ma nyimbanko samba kawiya ma nyimbanko samba mutum se wala nyimbanko kan na almamol mun na nyaato ko dal fallem mbe buñal andi fana be buñal le ni mi yema sama mbel be wulangalo yes.
Okay, and also regarding the economic hardship of the country right now, the president always claims that the economy is improving, yet many Gambians struggle with the high prices and unemployment. How does the UDP plan to address economic mismanagement and ensure fair wealth distribution?
Yeah, I don't remember banko ya kalamu wala tuneka banko be ta kan kule.
Okay.
Mo yena lota ko mani boto wuli kilin keme woro wula wuli kilin keme kononto head bi katama no sam dole ka dañen ka feto fatan kala ko libe kay so talon so wole be banko kan problème le budget surtout malum be keri bari UDP be min nomo wala mo be balunya sa hayari so tanyim banko kan amanya na kala mo dantan damati gambe di mo bel la nyanto mo pour baluya sa hayari so tanyim banko kan andun si o keno nyim banko kan du nyanta wala kala molo manyanna si la sokono dimbaya bebulu dimole wuli sumanda e manda sa mo keno wala yitela ni konko yitela manyanna kala economy te tanola ni ngata mo dan tanda malaka na fasuto je economy mbele tati anyanta mbele la ko le yalu lon nanye anyanta mbele makko nga fuware yakono nga bega do fanka ma yakono. There is no reason yet no ko Senegal manya na kala fang fu aroti mun ka sambu bo nyim banko kan ka do ka nyanta balu no la do ko wala le ko do banko kan na be siaring amon tarata ku kan na amon tarata la ku kan
okay
ni ya tala mol tema en tala la nyami mu bi bala en to sot la nyim banko kan mu bi si balu ya sa khayari ngosoto ka mi ko mol ko balu banko economy bi ta kan kule ñanda fa ñinen kala minna wala nte la do ko nga sahaso to jele ba ntambalu wa sahayata le ba asonayata le ba na sonayata sahayata alhamdulillah mutaban ko beter na man sonay man sahaya amam beter kati min atante la dimba ya meda ñinen no parce que ñanta min sulam bikol sotono atamba ko mata ta ku kan niya mo dantambe sila min diate to be wala kala be balunya sahayari wala be wala dobe ko la yakon ko dole man talaku mol mi man mo la nyantole dila ni wonta nyamba ko kan ko do yen pour be nga balunu wa nyama sahayari ngi ani ma sakunda ka tafaran si banko la tanya to ka funole ni kuriya banta corruption o banta ko do min be ka tinya corruption o to bu tarantal na gambe dingol te mo be balunya sahayari ngi quand même faut sanji sabani yato audit report bondi billion tanning killing yemanta nyim banko ka ni billion tanning killing ta yado ko nyama be min fula wonta nyende andu Gambia binka balo munela julole mu soro yen somina anin daniro banko te baluno la daniro kan banko te baluno la juluta kan andu tax fanan daniro bana tatamino la minna so banko nyanta do kula le do ko mi yalon ko na fannal so mi yalon ka sin da fulu ndam banko kam mobe sa balu ya sa hayari soto ni seno sembentu ya yim banko kan dron seno dam ma dron yo sembentu ya dron banko be si balu ya sa hayari soto ka to nyim banko ni mo kemelam taw woro wona be ka balu ni seno le la so ni ma ko seno tata nyama wole balu beto soto don banko be balu beto soto e jin to law kan ni malendir laalu ni bade na laalu ni dokulal do ni be la kam banko si tanyam banko be dunya ko mi ya lon ko foro do do yata je bake ni sabu tiligo la sa wonin tamandir beto islam fulo tawato min nanu biri parce que ko jakol di mol umar ñalla wato radiyallahu anhu iftata wato min defal tamit men ko ka jako bondi mo jako di la me ka la soto la ka to jako munati jako bi nim bi le mba fala ko wala is used for social security ka di mo ne jako soto ñanta jako bola ye dalasi wuli tan soto ñanta bola jakoti eta yaadi mo kilin ka ko naja ko fere kana talanta la mum kime fula kime sabajan adi mo kilin na o fanay wota ay do ko kala jaar fa mi jakko la jola ya ko ka jakko yi nyam mo wala foiru la ka do ko mo be ka do ko fu jakko mu la jakam tala ko la yar so on kam na itandi wala ko na fulum banko kan ni nga tamande nyama mu be la nyanto diala je mu be hakko diala mubisibalu hayra soto fuware ya siban banko kan dum ka poverty reduction kan poverty elimination asi kemol si fuware ya baynole kana fuware ya tala o mu xamenta yalide mu fuware ya tala fa ka fuware ya bay am sa baynole okay wala mu xamodi nga xamu soto na banko e nga banko kanu you know so
okay, Muru Imam Lila Samon Kankote. He emphasized unity and justice. How can the UDP work with civil society and religious leaders to push for real reforms against corruption and abuse of power?
Because civil society and religious authorities will be when bankola kon banko dingola muti bankola ko li fanani hati. Ning ayatama sekunda ma fan soron la kin to nga ko di mobela. ala boyuto feela de nin aya tara nin civil society ka singa kacha nsonta kal la moyila nsonta ka media la moy nsonta mol sa fanyo ko ala boyuto janne mamma ka fi dindi mana ko ni ala kan e fo mo la mi sa fo ko tlamu jumaati tum bi ka wonde sana ta fo nya ko ni wosoto ibi ka fili ani mi fili ta fana filo bi ka me so nin sonta ko nin civil society ka singa kacha nin sonta ni dino til ka sinka kacha ni ala til ka sinka kacha ni mi de ka sinka kacha na so taro ba fala nyele yawle ko ni nin ke ba sita al mo fulo ya di amundi ye so taro fa ya la boy dal fa ya marle ba ni fa mo fula nyaldo ya do yale so nin mi de lo tarlan tema wala tan ni su stari tema on ya maro na lonko nim boyta tumode boyta la boyta tajela bar mi ye kanu safo ko e boyta janne manya na yin kelaten ni e famaji e mol respect ni mina tayo foye itam tale jawodi wala ko ni yankan wala kanyum fonye nte bi alhamdulillah mi ko senu islaka mi yalon ko so taribije ba dina islaka mi yalon ko dina mira boytale ngakanule inof pour ngata ya nga fa misada bo ngamira jawode ngan simu ujube ku teninte sa funa le hormone bu nyakan min baroke la moy molla amon do jar nga sijam nga fayten mo bi sire nay kacha e da no ko man di janne serum bi tata je ngula si bade bu ko nga kul kacha nga nyuma sama la nyami mo min fo je ma to pato wala na fin tagadi am ko take do min fo no ko do bi inti jamu la ten atlu ko dialogue ba nga dialogue bu nga ñoboy bade bunkon ndum ta bade mu ko kacha fo kacha kaje min sikki ono nga fo ñoy mi mu so taro nga fo ñoy ngam bandi yota ya fayenta tela hajur ko tede no fo nga diamu par civil society baba li ñol ni imamul kam fo lem civil society imamul na dinu ñaton ko o bi kam ñako no jubede ka to yaron ko ala la kum ko wala fo moliye anu albe ñini kalo les la kera lolu ko na londo dila asin kay londo ko ñaadile ay femu dila sin kay na femu ñaadile ak ñaadile ay ñaaton kay dile mol mara ñaadile almamolu ala yeke khalifatul ardi lade banko dunya nyaton ko lem te mun khalifol ti jang e nyanta to nya fala moli yele ite mun nyako no jubere te silala mola ni ko mu almamolete ni mo ko kas ite sel min baro kan to bari ma almamoti almamoti silala ka to nya fa moye ka to be ka mun nyako no ka akenira alala ni ala temo so imamol da imamol kawleke wala sonna moye nyaaduyla nto sonna moye doya hadama dingol lamuti hadama dum man timma ifana si boyno ko mo be ni boyta ni ngana ko mo tirendi namu wala mo bunya kan stage imam biyo de ko ye boyle wala ko mo ye boyle wala fenke nga ka janga ñu jele nga ñoso hakilo nga tenten bani alma fana lot lolum tilimbaliya mba fo layel kon ka baro ñami barna mo do tan almamol kono bakela kan almamol kono jama min bijé isilata alalela so baro ye respect ko kan afa amad baye ay respect ko kan na alfa le muyti alfa ka respect le na alfa ya dafa mbi alfa ya dafa le so ni di people kala no bi diamolam ni ka ca nga ñoo ma ko nga ñoo xorom nga ñoo buña yes
say ngay sunkaro bantale num fana election we are fast approaching it say muna ma to la plan solti kata 2026 election ka
2026 election na plan mun ti wala mo folo ka fu mo be ko ni man sakunda imi fan sindijede kambe dum le sindije ni ngambe dum mon kontane wato ben ci bondino jele e manke mo la man satimi ya lon ko min dete do bele kala hanin to lenge sindije ke jo ben to le do ko ni mon kontane do ko ci bonno je mo do sindije ami kana ni man sakano fo yefan mantora ni dimbayal kana si ka hante de ka dalskini ne ka wuli kilindin na ka wuli sabadin ko kayan tamale hani ila kodo e ka wala seyndima yebula do ko wala ni ma ka nyama e bondi yemo do sindije e mere di wala sama e di mere yalla ma sakunda kala fi min wala ka mon foire yande ni mo foire yande ya foire fa korita min diati ya bolo kele to mando to man la fi jela man la fi moy foire ya ay joya ala korokan man la fi moya bulo day ka fon so mo be no ma fayi fon to patono so 2026 to kamin fo ali banko kana lal fan kano alta la cartol de dalier parendi ni min votas ka be bula mutaya ma bokuke ni min ta filta tay ko ta ma nyini ni wato sita min ma soto fulo ni wato sita ta carte woni ni carte fay no al finta ta carte o fay ni carte mo fay ta falen no la bar ni carte o fay ta mo be ya lon ko nyimma sakunda de ni lunten ni luta kala carte ni mo hati ita carte o fay pour que bondije nto luto mun aduno lati na carte to sunya la jam ko teke sima sakunda falin mo sakunda lo je mi ya lon ko be banko to patola nyim banko gambe di wala tam na kodo ko di masala ni tambinde pour banko do ku ni ma no ni bondi nga do seje wala mun na nafat daga carte o fay mo tante moti mo mammo sang ni lingi sindije len ke jonna kodole la ifana le banko to ni ma to ni bondi nga do sindije UDP ya lo ne ko nin sita min ma ke be fana bondi la jele wadto nga banko kan le somo da nin sita be min kala nyim banko kan mo la fala metam fa yamanele
okay temo bantal side sai c'est la final abedi mo la no jani bata
final mo do wala mo ka fuga be dingule ko le ya warata bar mo kana jikila tay ko le ya warata damin so no yabe wala noma ngom mi ka fa ko no fu bari al siya ka do nyin kilo do inna ma'al usri yusra ko le ya warata dimo da hale ba noma so nyin ko la me banko kan aba wato sitale am ngambe dum tolle baban tolle finta carte fay na nyimma sakunda ko rumo bonde nyaato na sakunda sindije mi yalon ka be banko to patola mo kana so ye silandi Ni silata drone ya jame minke 22 years kono murla kono. Manta mula dictatorship kono. To sonno ko take mo yesi ko kan santo. Nde sonno ko take mo yeng silandi kan tilimbe lañi banko kan na molu mutake soranke fa o take lañi banko kan ko take to sonnala. Andu arambaro nyanta jelo nale. Anda sa lonko ma kon nganyim banko le kanu. Nde sonno mo nyim banko tiñanni. Andu malla fet fanay ji ay bori nyim banko ko mi ya jamme borta nyame. Ko Macky Sall bolta nyam kata si Maroc. Ya hanan chanding Equatorial Guinea. Mun la fenata la fla si jang ay la hormone bunya soto jang. Akana kuru ya kami ya lon ko sama jan si ko la ya bulu. Akana so mo fana ya encourage o kan ka nyoro kan kun ya jom nyora kan nyami wi fla borta tata. La tala si jim banko kala hormone soto jim banko kan la bunya. La tala abadi mo na tero le si o faye. Ya faye ko nyim banko mo mbele tati. Na do kun be ngan ni soto je mo be si jan sama hormone bunya kan. Kana ko kimi yalon ko sama si banko si ko lendi di mbaya bulu mo man la fi wala ko la batala nyim banko kan mo man la fi nyim banko mo e banko bula jankati silatale so mo be si nyim banko kan nyaton ko no banko dim to mal be nga si la so nyim banko kan si janga tara kayro ko no jang lafta wol ba de fon le be do ko la tili woni bunya kan ni horomo kan.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much for joining us today. Well, this is the Political Hour Show here on Echo TV International, the people's choice. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. This is a platform that is here for everybody. Everyone, none is excluded. You can always follow this program every Thursday by this time here on Echo TV International. By every week, we will invite each and every political party on this platform to talk about the issues that are evolving in our community. Thank you very much. Till next week, inshallah.